Hello, everyone, on this Monday. How we all doing? Got my tea here. You know, I feel like since I like to start off with a nice warm tea for the throat and everything before we do a stream, we should get a Merc tea emote. Something like that. I have an idea in my mind that would be kind of neat. So, that might be one of them. I have this this document where I've kind of detailed a few of the emotes I want. I just haven't had time yet to sit down and Photoshop and try to make something. But I'm hoping maybe I'll get some time at the end of this week. We'll see. Psych! How you doing? How you doing? Right. Got the smug Leah in chat. So you're gonna do a discussionary stream. That's kind of neat, right? In sort of a similar vein to what you were doing with going through the Pokedex, right? You were going through like all the Pokemon and kind of talking about ones you wanted to talk about, right? Kind of like that, maybe? It's kind of neat, kind of neat. Let's see. Let's go ahead and kill that music now that song's done. And go to the desktop audio, and we're going to do a little bit of display capture real quick here. Just to start us off here before we actually get into the CrossCode. These were recommended. There's two games I want to take a look at here. They were recommended in the Discord earlier, and they both look pretty neat. Games I think that I might want to check out. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and take a quick look at them here and see what they're like. So this one's called Blocky Dungeon. And in this one, you are essentially playing Tetris while also being a knight inside the dungeon, and you gotta go around and like collect bits and defeat monsters. And I think your goal, like if you look at the top of the screen there, I think your goal is to get to the top and like leave the room without crushing the dungeon in the way that Tetris crushes dungeons. Burger's here, how you doing? Got our tea and everything. We're getting prepared for today's CrossCode. We were gonna play Meet Your Maker today, and this on Wednesday. But I just got the itch. We got to continue the story. I got to see where we're going with this. So yeah, this one's Blocky Dungeon. You know, I don't feel like this is like a long-term, play this for like weeks game, but it could be like a 1 or 2 stream game, depending on how fun it is. I mean, it looks interesting, right? I love the idea. I mean, we see games come out with like Tetris elements. I'd say frequently, right? There's all sorts of like puzzle quests and whatnot. But this one's very different, where you're building rooms for your guy to go through. Pretty crazy. Kind of like the Pokedex one. Yeah, nice. Oh, you're even going to be redoing that. Okay, plus covering the DLC. Nice. Nice. Yeah, yeah. So anyways, this game's like super cheap. This game just came out, just on the 6th, so it's only 4 days old at this point. There is a sale on it. It's only 10%. It's only $1 off because it's, a fairly cheap game to begin with. So I don't think I'm going to buy it today. But it is one that if we get a nice little gap of a couple, between some games that we want to play, this might show up. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And then the other game really... really piqued my interest, and it's called Crystal Project. Go ahead and pull that up real quick. Crystal Project, here it is. Also now on my wish list. It also has a demo, but let's take a look at it. It's a very interesting concept, and the jumping around elements feel a little CrossCode-like. They feel a little CrossCode-like, but it's very much more like a Final Fantasy sort of game, an old-school Final Fantasy. Craft your party, but then you do have the world exploration, which is a little less Final Fantasy-like and more CrossCode-like, even maybe Zelda-like. I was thinking when I first saw this, it looked like everything was going to be procedurally generated, but that's not true. I believe everything in this game is handcrafted, and there are all sorts of quests and different character jobs you can play. There was a comment on the Steam page that said, this person recreated Final Fantasy XI and thought no one would notice. And Final Fantasy XI is my favorite Final Fantasy game. The first Final Fantasy MMO. I love that game so much. Welcome back, Palmer. We're just quickly going through some of the games that were linked in the Discord, right? Talking about them while I'm finishing up my tea right before we get into the CrossCode. I was reading through the comments of this game. Oh no. And non-linear, right? Non-linear JRPG. So you can do kind of whatever you want. There is a story, but you're not forced to do the story. You can kind of craft your own adventure the way you want to do it, which is really different, right? And supposedly, I was reading the comments, and someone played the game like to full completion, getting the secret ending, and having secret endings also sounds really cool too. So I am super interested to try this one out, although it's not gonna be in the near term, unfortunately. Like, I really want to play it like now, but we're gonna get to it a little bit later. Astro's here. Astro, we're looking at the game that you recommended earlier. Hey, let's not forget, the reason we're playing CrossCode today is because of an Astro recommendation. So I appreciate Astro's recommendations. You rolled yourself a 20. Good job. You're maybe here. Oh no, you're definitely not here? Super confused about that. I'm guessing you have to leave. That's unfortunate. We'll miss you on today's CrossCode. But yeah, this person's comment right here, I saw that and I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly, this game was made for me. So here we are. We're definitely going to be getting to this. Astro, this is for you. Your internet's dead. Ooh, that's not good at all. Psych, that is a great... That's a great one. Oh, that's actually on Radical Fish Games page. That's one of their, subscriber emotes, I'm guessing. That's great. Speaking of, internet issues, right? Man, this is just side commentary here, but my work computer this morning, I turned it on and it would not at all find an internet connection. My internet was up, working. I could, on my phone see my Wi-Fi, my neighbor's Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. Nothing on the work computer. I spent 30 minutes. I eventually had to go in and purge the whole, network driver of all of its configuration and details in order for it to work. Such a pain. I'm glad your mobile is working though. Okay. I think we're set to switch back into the main scene. Alright, and we're going to keep it on game capture, right? So I noticed, I don't think we had any problems with it in CrossCode, but the game capture versus the desktop capture in Meet Your Maker had a significant frames issue on desktop, whereas game capture we had crisp frames. So just in the essence of trying to make sure that this game is also nice to watch, we'll keep it on the game capture. Unfortunately, you won't see the achievements when they pop up. Oh yeah, your Wi-Fi. So if your Wi-Fi has been struggling, I mean, is it actually your Wi-Fi from your router, or is it just the internet in general? So if you have a plugged-in connection, is that one all right? I do find, resetting your router every week or two is probably the best thing to do to help with issues like that. Controller is on. Continue. Alright, so let's talk about what we did in the last episode, or last time we played. We came back, right, from the Vermilion Wasteland, and we found out it's been close to a week that we've been gone. Emily was upset with us. We went and found Emily, and she was definitely upset with us, and we couldn't tell her why. Lucas comes in. We run up and hug Lucas, and it turns out it wasn't him that was with us the whole time. It was another Evatar, kind of how I was guessing it to be, which is awesome. I love that my story insights are on the right page with this game. I'm like in tune with its story. So we ran away, and we didn't want to go back, and we decided let's continue our Crossworlds adventure, right? And we run into Apollo and Yorn. Fight Apollo. We did lose. We did not reload the save. We lost to Apollo, but then we joined their party, which is super awesome. I certainly did not expect them to be party members when we first met them. Might be your complex net box or the cable between the router and the box. Well, if you have an extra cable, that's one of the easier things to test, right? Too bad you're not like next door, because I have plenty of cables sitting over here. But I'm sure you'll find one. Also, right? If you have issues for like a week or two, make sure you call your ISP. They'll send someone out. They'll test everything. Speaking of your ISP, I had a tree come down in my yard, and it took down the lines out of my house and whatnot, and so I had people come out, and I had people come out a couple times for different reasons, right, to get my internet stable, because it just wasn't. All sorts of issues, right? One of the problems is I had squirrels chewing on the line up there, so they had to replace it. But every single time someone came out, it was a different person, right? I never had the same person twice. And they'd come out and they'd say, well, who did this? They didn't know what they were doing. And then they would do something else and configure it a different way. And then the next guy would come out and he'd be like, well, this person clearly didn't know what they were doing. And they would do something totally different. I found it very comical. And they were all from the same ISP. They all were, they weren't like contractors from a different company that were hired in. They all had the actual like official whatever. And everyone's like, I bet you one of the contractors were out here. I was like, no, they came in one of your vans. It's just funny. Oh, like the cable in your wall across the roof to the next building. Not one of the cables you can just change. That, yep, no, now all of a sudden you gotta call someone. And unless you installed it yourself, you gotta call someone at that point, right? It's a pain. It's also how you discover, right, Apollo. Polly the parrot, though. He's not such an ass. You're right, Psyche. He's not. And in fact, he's super into the lore of the game. He knows about the details of every zone we go into, and the way the monsters are set up and whatnot. And Yorn, who we found out, they live together, right? They're at least roommates, if not something more. He just tolerates them. It's a tea that's supposed to help your throat. But it's got like licorice root in it. It's alright. I like it. No caffeine in it. Just herbal. All gone. Palmer, you missed it, but I was saying that we should get an emote, since I like to have tea in the beginning of the stream, a Merc-City or something like that, and it would be some sort of mug with some steam rolling off the top. That'd be pretty neat. But yeah, so right, we meet up with these guys, we ventured through the jungle, and in fact, let's go ahead and pull open our map, because we did a lot of exploration that we probably shouldn't have done. I mean, like, this was the jungle entrance, we met them here, we came up here, and if we had just gone one, more zone up, we could have made it into the town, we could have picked up all the quests and all that kind of stuff, but instead, we went on an exploration around the whole zone. We found things that we couldn't do, chests we couldn't get to, and all that kind of stuff, and we're gonna have to come back. The upside is we did, of course, find a bunch of these things, and this zone right here, very specifically, was blocked off, and we got a little bit of a quest. The quest was to come here and talk to the mayor. So we're going to talk to the mayor, and then we'll deal with it then. Last time they came out, they said the changing temperature is making the cable expand. That's not a great answer, right? So that actually was sort of one of the answers they gave to me too, but we had squirrels chewing on the cable. And so they said when it snowed, because I live in the snowy area, right? When it snowed, the snow gets on the line, and then it starts to melt. And when it starts to melt, that water was actually getting inside the cable, and then it would freeze, and then it would like expand, and that would cause us all sorts of issues. And that was one of the reasons why they had to replace that whole line. That was the line from the pole to my house. And in fact, I still have to go out and fix it because they attached it. This is dumb. There's like a hook that you drill into the side of the house, and then that holds on to the cable when it comes in, and then that runs down. That way, if something yanks the cable out, it has a buffer, and it breaks off of there first, and there is a steel line in there as well. But that means it doesn't rip everything out of your house, right? They attached that to the vent hood that comes out of my bathroom. So now if that rips out, it's gonna rip that off. I gotta reattach it. It was really dumb that they did that. Talking about game things though, we did just get to the city, and so we need to do some exploration here. We gotta talk to all of the vendors to make sure that these end up in our book, in case we need to look through things for upgrades. Although we're gonna look at upgrades right now as well. Shin kickers is a little bit of an upgrade. You mean we lose balance? I really like the balance. Stable foot guard, also not too bad. Moving on. We got the cold platter. Some other things. Yeah. Also, you weren't here last time, Astro. But we've made affiliate. We have a subscribe button now. I'm super excited about it, actually. Don't feel pressured to subscribe. You don't need to do that. But wanted to share in my excitement with you. The Boozy Man. Good evening, Tiny One. Oh, this person? They look like Oogie Boogie. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah, what would you like to share, Astro? I'm all ears. I am the Boozy Man. I'm doing business in this town, you see. Oh, something you wanted to share about Vermilion Wasteland. Okay. I just happened to be looking for some kind souls to help me. See, I'm about to start a new attraction in this town. But alas, I am in grave trouble. What I am missing is Jack's flame. This is Oogie Boogie, right? I think it's a mouth. I think it's an opening of the sack that he's wearing as skin for all the bugs underneath. Because Jack is the Pumpkin King, right? It's something you can only find outside in that jungle, a place that I am unable to visit. Why? Well, I got my reasons, and they are very legitimate. So, do you have some free time to help big ol' me? I mean, sure. We'll do it. When I was trying to contact my friends and had Lucas in my party, okay. So I think I might know what you're gonna say. Smurfy was in chat as well the last time we played, and he mentioned that the level of the Lucas in our party was not the same level. Yep, our Lucas was 56 and the other was 60. I didn't notice it at all. I didn't even think to look for it at the time. In my head, right, I was saying, I bet you he's a copy. I didn't think he was the real Lucas. But I didn't even think that he might be an older copy, right? I thought he would be the identical version of Lucas that was like teleported away, because I assumed, this was a bad assumption, I assumed he was copied at the same time we were stolen away, right? You noticed it by accident. Oh. See, if we had noticed it, I feel like that would have been like great additional dialogue we could have had. You can collect Jack's flame from those Jack on fire. They wander about in the infested jungle to the northeast. I require those flames. They are essential for decoration. Well then, let's work together to create the next big thing of Basin Keep. Not a bad guy at all. The loose trench coat. The survival. Ah, look at that, look at that. When we look at it here, the Boozy Man, the S almost looks like a G. The Boogie Man. Because he's Oogie Boogie. You guessed what was happening as soon as you got the shock news? Yeah, actually, I think I guessed it earlier. But here's the thing, right? The whole time we've been playing, I've had it in my head that we were probably an AI. And because of that, because it was in my head this whole time, I've been like doing the theory crafting, even when I thought for sure we were in a coma. I was still doing the theory crafting of if we were in an AI, and then going on like how that would be, and it just led into it, right? When we found out that we were an AI for sure, it was less of a surprise and it was more of a confirmation for all of our detective work that we were doing. Hold on, let's see. Airy? Air? I'm not sure how we say that exactly, but it is a weapon with assault and HP regen on it, which is kind of neat, right? It also has a lot of HP and a little bit more attack. We might buy this. We have the necessary items at this very moment. The sneaky shiv. The silver hawk. Yeah, we don't have the necessary items to purchase any of these others, but this one we might buy. We might buy this. Well, we lose Brawler. We lose Avenger. So this is close combat arts. Or attacks and the combat arts. And Avenger, restore SP on guard based on the power of the attack. Well, we almost never guard. Me? When I was driving for a long time yesterday. When I was driving, it popped in my head. And this is for all the shield shouters out there. I think I'm gonna make a Merc says shield emote, and then you can spam shields whenever you think I should be using them. That's what I was going with anyways. So I've got a lot of, I think, fairly decent emote ideas. Now I just have to actually execute on the ideas. But yes, you know what? We're gonna swap out our Sunset Claw right now. Done. We've already bought it. Sunset Claw for air. However we actually say that. This zone, pretty large looking. This thing's closed. The other one's closed. Although they look like they're like we can enter them. They do. Another closed. Everything's closed. Okay. This one's open! Hey there, Seeker. Welcome to the comfy retreat of Gaia's Gardeners. Oh, is this part of the same guild that we have in Rookie Harbor, I bet? Amity of Balance updated. Why did we get that? We have a quest from Claude Rains. Ah, a Seeker. Such a pleasant sight. Welcome to our snug little retreat. We, Gaia's Gardeners, strive to protect the balance and purity of this wonderful habitat that is Gaia's Garden. Of course, With humanity always expanding, this has become both more and more important and challenging. Having one as distinguished as a seeker extend their hand to aid us can make a vast difference. In fact, just now we are in need of someone to protect one of ours during a screening of local water sources. Do you feel ready to assist us in our mission? Yes. Wonderful. The investigation is long overdue because of the dangerous location. Meet up with Gardner Lind at the Royal Grove. She will be waiting near the teleporter. We found Lind, if I remember correctly. Keep her safe so she can work for the well-being of our environment. No one else to talk to? No one else wants to say anything? Check out anything to search. Just that guy. Can't go in there. Can't go in there, okay. I don't know what it is, but this place feels like a reference. It feels like a reference to some other game. Also, I really like the music here. The music in this town is really cool. Hey, buy items from the machine. Neat. Snack mix. Wow, oh, that's all elemental up for 40 seconds. Let's buy 4 of those, sure. 4. Check out. Got new gear, whoop whoop. I mean, not really gear, but okay. Man, this zone is so big. We'll be exploring all of it, though. Oh, look at this. It even, like, moves over this way. Another building closed. Okay, okay. I'm guessing this is where the quest hub is, but we'll go in and find that out shortly. That's not shady. Wow, so many. I wonder if any of these are going to open, or if they're basically all going to be closed. Items and goods, and Basin Arsenal, and then Umbrella Inc. Resident Evil reference, anyone? Gotta be, right? Gotta be. Welcome. Find all our vending goods here, but with a personal touch. Ah, so this is the exact same stuff. I didn't look very hard at the price of the snack mix that we just bought, so I don't know if it's the same or not. We can't go up. Okay. We'll talk to that person in a second. Hello, Seeker. Need some equipment on this rainy day? Let's see what you got at least. Garbage, 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 garbage. I mean, maybe a little better, but we lose, like, status rush and stuff. We've been wearing these ancient sandals a long time. We're probably going to need to replace them sooner than later, but I don't want to do it with that. Which one to take? Are you going to be done anytime soon? We spent like 30 minutes here. Just take the stronger one. But the stronger one looks worse. Oh, that's a very big consideration. What are you talking about? You know equipment doesn't change your appearance. But why does it look different in this shelf then? Because it's more fancy? What do I know? Prince Lotus and back. // I'm sorry, dear customer, but Umbrella Inc. is currently experiencing a sort of outbreak of the zombie variety, or Las Playas, or Plagas, or whatever it is. In order to avoid any residents from getting in, from having a bad time, we have closed off access to the 3rd floor. Yeah. I'm glad you have. We have seen that, // quite a few times, actually, I think. Well, maybe not quite a few times, but I think we've seen him at least 2 other times. There's also, about right there, chest. I'm looking at the jumping puzzle now. Jump from here, you jump from there. Okay, so we gotta get up onto this roof, basically, to get there. Let's go in this central building before we move on. Looks like the quest hub to me. We have 3 quests to pick up. The Woodland Vanguard HQ, the Basin Police Force HQ, and the Basin Trade Partnership. Okay. Police Force, Trade Partnership, Woodland. We'll look for them. I bet the mayor is going to be in here too, right? We'll quickly select some people, see any interesting names if we can. Cross Potato and Ripper. Cross Potato is a great name. Oh, XX_loot_XX. Nina. Oh, hey, it's table sitting Nina, right? Dabbity? There's nothing on this table. The table surface is really shiny. Really? Is that why you have to sit on it? Yes, I have to inspect it really closely. I think I'm starting to get it. This is not about the table or what's on the table. What? You just like to sit on tables, don't you? What? No, I just like to examine things closely. Just admit it already. I like that little running joke that's kind of going on with all these quest hubs. Fish. Man, there are not a lot of resting places in this hub. What? There's one right over to the left. But it's so small. That's some quality A first. Quality A first world problems is what he was saying. Yeah, I saw that A and it threw me off. Who else we got over here? Shadow Boxer, Yagu, and Popinski. Can't talk to this person, not to that person. Oh, we can talk to this one though. Good day and welcome to Basin Keep Seeker. This hub serves as both a meeting place for seekers as well as the bureau for most official business handled in the city. Please be advised that while the mayor handles seeker-related topics, his time is very limited. Such, you are free to simply enter the temples north of Gaia's Garden whenever you desire. Okay, how about this person? Nothing. That's an interesting looking chest right there. That XX guy's playing on the XVR box 5000, maybe. Nina's the best character, full stop. Yeah? Man, I don't know if I would say best character. There's some other pretty good characters in this game. But I do like Nina. Alright, let's take a peek at how could we possibly jump up there. We have to do it from the other, from up here. Yep, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. We got this. Precious metal. I don't think we've seen a box inside one of these quest hubs before. That's kind of unique, right? Zoe and Raptor. Mayor's office is on the first floor, and then business, and then more business, and then serious business. Great. Oh, we can't go to the business offices? Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Her again? Oh. Wow, that was rude. Sure was. Very, very rude. No one's up here targetable, okay? You have to listen to me, Mayor Sullivan. You again. If you want to speak to me, please make an appointment. This is an emergency. Things are about to escalate. I'm so sorry, sir. She just burst in. You want to make a company called Serious Business now. I know what they would do. They would do serious business. Like, for real, serious business. It's okay, Penny. This seems important. You can go. Yes, sir. All right, so what is it? The village of Verda is currently under attack by dangerous creatures. We've already lost the entire north of the village. Oh, I'm very sad to hear that, but how does this concern us in any way? You see, the Shad are blaming the power plant. Well, of course, they always do, and I always tell them the same thing. The power plant is fine. We make sure it's all in perfect harmony with your oh-so-holy track. Please listen. Things are not the same. We are desperate. The Shad now started a protest in front of the Grand Chris Cajo as we speak. They want to stop the power plant and are ready to use force. What? You Shad want to use force with sticks and stones? Don't make me laugh. This person's a bit of a jerk. I know you hold little respect for us. True. But I beseech you, don't let this end in a bloodbath. What choice do I have? You know as well as I do that we depend on the power plant. We can't simply turn it off. I'm very much aware. What you can do is help us free the village from those creatures. If you do, things might calm down again. A few of your guards should suffice. You wild people come around with your petty problems, and I'm supposed to spare some guards for you? This guy's pretty terrible. Speaking of annoyances, what's that seeker doing back there? Hi? Oh, I didn't even see you there. Well, isn't this perfect? If you need somebody to deal with your creatures, I'm sure a seeker like this will do the job. If you want to access the temple to the north, it's in your interest to resolve this dispute quickly, right? Please, Seeker, we're in dire need of any help. Yep, accepted. I don't think anyone voted for this guy. He's just an NPC, right? Thank you so much. Great, that settles it. The Seeker can do her thing and everybody will be happy. I now see you hold little respect for Seekers as well. My job here is to run a city in the middle of a dense jungle. I don't have time for wild people and adventurers. You two do what you must to solve your problems. And make sure you free the passage to the power plant soon, or I will become another problem for you. Now, if you'd please excuse me. Meet me outside, Seeker. I'll tell you everything I know. I've had enough of his arrogance. Such arrogance! This mayor encapsulates himself in his own world, blocking off all outside something. Indeed, very much like his iron-walled city. Seeker, aren't there some wild people you need help? Yeah. Anything in target? Nope. Just Sullivan. I'm sorry, Seeker, but thanks to this noisy Shad, I have my hands full with rescheduling. Cool. Thanks to this weird Shad, I now have to wait for my appointment with the mayor. I guess they're gonna be outside the whole building? Yes. Yeah, like the power. Seeker over here. Thank you for helping us. The tension between humans and Shad around here is as bad as it gets. It really doesn't help that the mayor is acting so selfishly. But where are my manners? I'm Katara. Leah, hi. I was born in Virdaville, a small village in the southeast of Gaia's Garden. But I spend a large amount of time with humans. Anyway, let's not dwell for too long. My village is in danger. You see, our village was attacked by strange black cats. They have a little static electricity on them, I guess. They've already pushed us out of the north side. It's because of this power plant. It is disrupting the ancient track, and it's punishing us for it. And my people are not happy. They're ready to fight, and I fear the worst if we don't do something. I'm sure if we can drive these beasts away, the Shad will calm down, but we have to act fast. Let's first meet in Virdaville. There's a landmark in the eastern part of the village. As said, the village is in the southeast jungle. The humans put up way markers, so it should be easy to find. Our journey shall continue. Virdaville is our next destination. Let's go. We're just gonna take a peek. We didn't get the teleport. It's either down this way, right? Or it's down this way. That's alright. We're not done in the city here. Another closed building. Let's take a peek at this map. Something here, something there, and something here. Greetings, Seeker. There's nothing to see here, so please stand back. If there was nothing to see here, then I feel like you wouldn't be standing there. Oh look! It's another Spheromancer! In fact, it's two! Hi! So you're level 41. That's a pretty common level for Gaia's Garden. Or so I was told anyway. You see, when I reached Base and Keep, I was already level 99! That's a lot of extra grinding you did. Ow! I bashed hedgehogs. You did hedgehogs all the way to 99? Back in Autumn's Rise. For a very, very long time. You know, we talked about this, right? We talked about, like, having grinded the game before Vermilion Wasteland so you could just beat the guards. Called it? What did you call? Why? Because I needed the XP. Best way to get them at high level. Killing lots of hedgehogs, 1 XP at a time. 1,000 hedgehogs per level, for well over 50 levels. I reached level 99. Over an endless trail of dead hedgehogs. I am a hedgehog's worst nightmare. Bye. Weird guy, for sure. There's some music going on down there, interestingly enough. Oh, it's like calling out every grinder in the RPG genre. Yeah, it is. It really is. Dude, you won't believe what happened at work. Someone breached our systems, all of them. Damn, you always were so paranoid about security. Adding like millions of checks and such. I am, man. I have no idea how the intruder got in. Almost like it was one of us. Obviously, we all took polygraphs, all kinds of drama, but nothing was found, nothing at all. Wow, that sounds impossible. It should be, unless someone knew all the passwords. I'm not sure who to trust at work anymore. You might want to quit? I would, but I really need the money, man. Oh, that's kind of scary, actually. You know, there was, I feel like just a few months ago, although at this point, who knows, it could have been a year or something. I thought I just read that someone did that, right, in a game where it was basically talked about how it was not impossible, but just like ridiculous. They got max level in the first zone. I don't know if it was, I can't even remember if it was a Final Fantasy game or who knows what. Good day, madam, can I help you? Hi, I am terribly sorry, but we are currently offering no apartments. Please contact our landlord in his office. Look who we have back here. We gotta get talking to that dude. Leah, dear. Hi. You've done it again, young lady. Maybe I should see a doctor about my ears. Are you up for finding another piece of broken equipment? Great. I was just about to skim through these books. A player told me there is a hidden text here that leads to the next one. This time, we're searching for a broken deck that seems to be the default weapon of hex casts. A deck of cards. Why not help me? We players can simply use our Seeker Sense, or whatever it was called. Does come in handy for an old man like me. Anyway, are you ready? Yeah, let's do this. Thanks, kid. Only 2 more to go. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Judging from the last couple of pieces, this one should be hidden somewhere in Gaia's Garden, right? Let's just start searching through the books. If you find something of use, you can go ahead and look for it. You know, I'm too old to be running around willy-nilly. Aha! The Lost Shrine. Archaeologists once found a stone tablet near the entrance to The Grand Criscajo. On this tablet, a riddle was written. Those who seek the lost shrine must go to the most royal of coverts. Behind a tree. The latter part was already too old to read? Okay. Below the text, a strange sequence of arrows was written too. Researchers assume the shrine is to be found in the fittingly named area, the Royal Grove. Now, hold on. You're not going to show me what the arrows are? So, in order to find the lost shrine, we must go to the Royal Grove. And it's behind a tree, right? Here's my guess. My guess on this at this moment. The arrows that it mentioned, I thought it was going to show me arrows or tell me what they were, like up, down, left, right. And I figured we were going to be in an area where we couldn't see our character, right? We're going to be like hidden inside trees, so we can't see our character. And we just have to know that you have to hold left, and then you have to hold up, and you have to hold right, and this is the path to get through the trees. But maybe it's going to be mentioned in our quest book? No. Okay. Okay. We'll see when we get there. I mean, you know what? We probably need to look for the stone tablet near the entrance. Maybe if we find the stone tablet, we'll get the arrows. Maybe that's what we got to do. Okay. Good job, kids. So tell me, what is it? Leah? Your name is the clue? No. Leah, I don't know what game you're trying to play, but this is no way to treat your elders. In case we forgot that he's a real player. We can't go up there, okay? Okay, moving on. Hey, dude, check out my balls! Dude, are you serious with the unfunny jokes? Hi! Please, don't make any ball jokes ever again. Why not? They're funny. I know you're a relatively new player, so let me tell you this. No. It's as unfunny as it gets, and it will make you very unpopular very quickly. So I can't bask in my sophisticated humor? Yes. Unlucky. Virtual ricochet projectile updated. I don't want to look at that now. I feel like he's trying to give me a quest, but there wasn't one. Astro, what is my favorite zone so far? That's a great question. I've liked them all, right? My favorite zone, though, so far. We have Gaia's Garden, which is the jungle. We have Autumn's Fall and Autumn's Rise, which honestly are similar themed, just like different, almost like seasons. Bergen Trail, the icy zone. You know, it might be Bergen Trail. I really liked jumping around there and finding the hidden path on the like northeast of the map and everything was pretty cool. So if we're talking like overall arching zones, it might be that one. It might be Bergen Trail. But if we're talking the like temples, we're talking temples. The temples have all had their own like unique sort of things to them so far. And I don't know if I have a favorite one of those. They're all quite fun. This building houses the office of the Basin Trade Partnership. Please talk to our spokesperson if you seek to assist us. Aha. This is where the one quest was at. So you were telling me that the entire production line is lost and we can't do anything? Sir, we have already worked with the authorities, but they lost the trail and currently do not have the personnel to intensify the investigations. Our clients are relying on our cooling technology that got stolen, and I'm supposed to just calm down and wait? Yes, sir, we understand your displeasure. We even requested the help of a seeker to solve this. One might arrive at any second. Here I am, Mr. Frigo. So, how come she gets art and he doesn't? Hi. What is it, young woman? Is it not obvious that we are having an important meeting right now? Well, actually, you are a seeker, am I correct? My, what wonderful timing. Sir, this young woman should have the perfect qualifications to solve your predicament. Oh, has she, though? I am not entirely convinced by those New Age seeker folk. In any case, sir, she might be our best chance to get your machines back in time. So, Seeker, are you interested in helping us? Search for a hideout on old timber in Guy's Garden. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. Astro. And everyone else who's played and hasn't played, who's just watched. What are your favorite zones so far? And maybe why? Well, I'll give my why as well in a minute. Wonderful. Then allow me to give you a briefing on the situation. This gentleman is Mr. Tony Frigo, head of the Frigo Frost and Fire. The FFF, if you will. Producer of finest domestic appliances on Shadoon. Hi, Leah. Yes, enough flattery. I am more interested to see what your enthusiasm is actually worth, Seeker. You think Gaia's Garden was your favorite? I'll tell you, Gaia's Garden feels so much larger than the other zones. It feels that way. I don't know if it actually is. It feels that way. And it has some unique spots to it. Like the southwest was your typical dungeon. It was your typical jungle is what I meant to say. Then the northeast was very, like, corrupted almost. It was kind of neat. And there's a lot of jumping puzzles that we saw and didn't fully complete. I was honestly trying to find the town. We didn't stay and do everything, especially because we kept finding little spots that we were like, oh, we can't complete this one yet for some reason. I think we want the next element. An entire line of powerful cooling machines has been robbed from our hands. Find them and I'll see to it you're properly rewarded. Indeed, the investigating authorities lost the trail at Old Timber in eastern Gaia's Garden. Maybe your specialized seeker senses can find some traces that lead to the robber's hideout. Please be vigilant. Bye. Okay, let's talk to you again. The authorities, blah, blah, blah. Yep, we just said that. How about you? Please concentrate on finding my cooling machines. They are state-of-the-art and extremely valuable in this climate. So, I was saying, like, Frigo, but is his name actually, like, Frigo? Like a fridge? Like a refrigerator? I'm betting it is. I'm betting it is. Okay. So, there's a tiny bit of music we can hear. Right? Like you can hear it, right? It almost makes me think of Christmas music. It feels like it's in this area. Look at the chest count for the region. 66 total chests in Gaia's Garden. 28, 29, 29, and 36. Look at that. We got 34 out of 36. 29 out of, or sorry, 26 out of 29. 27 out of 29. 12. We missed a lot in Autumn's Fall. I'm not really sure why we did, but we did. We got them all in Vermilion Wasteland. Aya's garden. That's a lot of chests. So I was not imagining the size. It definitely felt large, and it is large. Speaking of, like, the areas, the Vermilion Wasteland, I liked it. There's nothing wrong with Vermilion Wasteland, but it was quite small, honestly, compared to the other zones, and it didn't really have good enemy variety. And in fact, we're not supposed to spend a lot of time here, right? That's on purpose. And I do have a feeling we're going to come back and probably destroy all the guards, and maybe something else will open up here. But what I really liked about the Vermilion Wasteland area was the mechanic with the upgraded viruses, the ones where we had to break one of the little viruses that it charged up to turn it into an antivirus and send it back. That was a really cool mechanic. There's definitely something with music here. I'm clicking everywhere. I'm clicking. Not getting anything though. Okay. The only other thing that we didn't do was go into a building up here, right? But I'm guessing it's this one, and it's just temporarily locked. Oh, I thought that was something right there. It's not. It's not at all. Looked like it for a second, though. See a chest. Sorry, Seeker. The market is closed off for your kind of folks. Unless you got yourself a pass, of course. No Seekers allowed? Is that what we're finding out here? Don't you think it's strange that we don't take damage from the rain? I think it's strange that you're sitting on the wet floor. But yes, it is weird. It's pouring down and I feel the rain, but no damage. I guess it's some kind of game development magic again? Maybe, yeah. Or, right, we've already established on the boat that small amounts of water don't dissolve us entirely, and we sort of like are able to rebuild. Maybe that's what's happening here. But the other thing is, what if this rain isn't actually water? What if it's the fake matter that we are? Whatever they called it, because I don't remember what they called it. We have a chest about right there. Open. This person looks sketchy. Fuzzy Duncan? What is it, Seeker? I have business to take care of. Is it serious business? I think it must be serious business. No entry for you, Seeker. Sorry, lady. Ain't selling stuff to Seekers, unless the boss tells me to. Huh? Okay. Just vendor shop, okay. Some Seeker discrimination happening here. The rain will cleanse your soul. The rain in Basin Keep is simulated by instant matter. Yep, there we go. The Yada Master. This looked like stairs, didn't it? Guessing it's not, but it did. It did look like this thing. Nothing down there. Can we go in here? No. Can't talk to you. Can't do this for Dad. Ain't no fighting in me. Mick. Okay, okay. You know, I think we can get up on this roof. Because we can totally jump off of it from there. That's interesting. This is a private party, Seeker. You better run off fast. Unless you got yourself a pass, of course. The right side of this city, very anti-Seeker. What's up with this part of town? That's what I was saying. It's all dirty and stuff. Well, apparently this used to be the workers' quarters back when the power plant was built, but it became a slum after most of the traders and the general businesses moved in. Wow, alright. Kind of makes you sad, don't you think? Uh-huh. No littering. That sign isn't doing its job. Oh, how do we get over there? Oh, wait. How do we get over there? Gotta jump onto something. Trying to jump on anything. Anything. You know, it's possible we gotta be up on the roof. Right here. And then jump, but don't jump the gap and just fall down. That's gotta be it for sure. Let's go ahead and put another chest icon about there. Nothing? Okay. Okay. Ballum ball? Farania. Farania? Man, I feel like there is a ton of stuff in this city that's going to either unlock or that's open to us now and we just haven't seen a clear way to get to it. But look, these here are blocks that we can destroy from the bottom side. We have to figure out how to get up there. In there if we want to break them open. There's another chest over there, so let's go ahead and mark that too. It's about there. How would we get in there? I'm just trying to see if there's a way to bounce a ball down. There isn't. So we could jump off of this roof right here, straight down in. How would we get there is the real question. If we jump from there, I bet you there's an opening on here. Jump from there. It's really difficult, right? Because we can't see the building unless we're below it. Oh, and I can't look up far enough to see if there's anything that might get us up there. You know, this jump spot right here might actually let us jump the whole gap. If that's the case, I bet you we go in here and we eventually get to go through this doorway. Yeah, you might have to get to the top floors. Oh, the zombie place too, you're right. Umbrella. And Serious Business might be another one. You're right. Alright. I bet we just need to progress maybe story a little further and we'll unlock some quests or something for it. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I feel like we've basically been everywhere. I mean, there's a couple buildings here we didn't think that we could... Oh, they're down below. We didn't fully explore down below. I don't know if we actually talked to these people. We were talking about boot upgrades, and look at this, Pathfinders. We get status mend off of those, that would be great. Urban sneakers. Flash step, I love flash step. And hydraulic anchors. Those sound terrible. Iron stance and legwork. Alright, if we get a couple more pallet blossoms, we might buy that one. Although, I mean, part of me wants to get this one. Electrician's cap. A fedora. I feel like fedora should have a funny modifier on it, right? The Mystic Mohawk. Hold on, can I? There we go. A classic hat, popular in cities. This version, though, emits a strange aura. It emits a strange aura. I kind of wonder, like, if you wear this, could you get some people to talk to you in a different way? That would be really funny. I thought that person was just, like, floating, but no, they're up above. That was so weird looking. Well, we could trade pallet blossoms if we get huge nuts. Gotta get those huge nuts. What do we got here? Ah, this is the The police headquarters. Hi! Yes! What is it, Seeker? I assume you're not here to waste my time, are you? No. Good, because that's already been eaten by this damn city. Don't need no smart-ass adventurers pitching in. And since we're already talking, are you here to help with one of those time-consuming problems plaguing Base and Keep? I also really wish the items changed appearance. It's funny, right? It's one of my favorite things in games to be able to swap your gear and see it. And even if it doesn't have any effect on the gameplay, just being able to see it. What then I sort of dislike, yeah, get the modding community on that. That's a big ask though. It's a huge ask. There's so many items. And if they were all unique, that would just be kind of crazy. But, you know, modders are crazy too, so. But then games that let you see the armor, and let's call out Diablo, right? Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 both have the capability to transmog your gear. So you're wearing one thing, but then you can make it look like anything else. And on one aspect, I like that, right? I like being able to say, hey, I don't want to look, this piece is really great, but it looks terrible. I don't want to wear it because it looks terrible. I can just transmog it, make it look like something else. But coming from like the old school MMO background that I have, I like being able to see what a person's wearing visually and know what it is. Like, oh, hey, that's a rare piece, or oh, that piece means that this person built their character a certain way, because, you know, you would only wear that piece if you were doing something, you know, specific. And with transmogs, that ruins all of that. All of it's gone. So, I don't think transmogs are a bad thing, but if you're absolutely playing a game that isn't single player, I like really being able to like see the differences, just visually at a glance, boom, and know it. I have always said that if I made my own game, I would strive make sure that was a feature of the game. But it's so much work, right? It's easy to say that. It's so much work to do all that extra art and probably modeling, because likely it's not just a different color scheme, right? It's probably got different polygons on it too. Oh, Officer Nelson is the guy that we've already talked to. So we're gonna go talk to him again. We'll do this quest before we leave the city. Now, there's a start for a brighter day. Hope we can keep it that way. Listen, Seeker, we got a volatile situation at hand in our Western District. An organized mob of armed birds has stormed an office building from the air and taken hostages. Yes, it's a mess, and we still don't know their demand or exact numbers. I hate outsourcing matters of the public security, but we got no choice here. Also, track-related messes are a Seeker specialty, right? Ow. Look, there's no use debating this now. Better talk to our officer on site and see that you make yourself useful. It's the Clipson Tower in the northern part of our Western District. Now, get moving! Uh-huh. So there were bird enemies, right? That had, like, the Tommy guns. So I bet you that's what it's gonna be. Is this the first time we've been able to get behind one of these counters? Can't open these chests yet. But we are gonna put a little chest marker in there. Welcome! I don't remember ever being able to get behind the counter. But then, right, talking about the way that gear looks, there's a side thing to that too. If we look at Skyrim, for example, it's been a while since I played Skyrim, but I remember the glass armor and weapons being pretty high tier, and then maybe the only things that sort of surpass that, unless it's a special weapon, are like the Daedric ones. Sounds about right to me. It's been many years since I've played it. They all look the same though, right? So you get your glass weapon, and then it's just, yep, they all just look like that. I feel like having more variety is really beneficial. Not that there isn't some variety in the game, and there are some specialty pieces as well in the game, but when you're like, oh, this is the 100th item I picked up that has the same texture, it is kind of bland at that point, too. Hey, Seeker. These are the headquarters of the Woodland Vanguard. Nice to see you around. So there is definitely a quest in here. And it's probably right there. From Madaki, or Madakai. Either way, they have a scanner. They're going to be able to tell that we are over 9,000. Hey there, you're a Seeker, aren't you? Great, just what I needed. No, really, we do have an urgent need for a Seeker here. Our recent progress led us into some areas with heavy critter concentration, so we need some additional muscle. Well, not just muscle, also smarts and specialized Seeker skills. Sounds like just your thing. Enter the Grubby Cave. Yeah, we'll do that. Neat! And just like the briefing says, you won't be doing all the hard work by hand. A network of defensive turrets is already on site. State-of-the-art, almost indestructible, and easy to use. Kinda cool. If you're connected to Trackwalker, that is. If you're connected to Trackwalker, someone failed to notice that when ordering a truckload of those things. It's the main reason we need you at all, Seeker, no offense. Anyway, enter the cave in the calm backyard of Gaia's garden. You'll get the details there. I was hoping we were going to get to use the turret somehow. Dragon Bone or Scale, and I think there's one other tier above glass on the light side. Yeah, it's been so long since I played. And like I'm thinking back to like Oblivion as well. I remember glass being one of the higher tiers there as well, but there's probably higher as well. I played those games a ton, and here's what happens, right? So I pick up an Elder Scrolls game, and I play it for a long time. I like to try to do most of what I feel is like a good playthrough, and that might not include beating the main story. In fact, I did not beat the main story of Skyrim. I have put hundreds of hours in that game for certain, and I did not beat the main story. What'll happen, right, is I'll play different characters, and I'll specialize in different ways, and then eventually you're just done with the character, even if you didn't do the main story. But then, right, once the first sort of playthrough is about done, that's when I jump into modding, and I love the mods in that game. I remember in Oblivion, I had a mod. I had a lot of mods in Oblivion, and in Skyrim as well. But one of the ones in Oblivion that I remember the most, they were trying to replicate the magic system from Morrowind. So if you've ever played Morrowind, in Morrowind, you can craft your own spells and your own enchantments based on spells that you can craft, right? And you can break the game. In Morrowind, you break the game, you put a whole bunch of like jump on your boots and speed, and now you can literally jump across the whole map. It's so broken. But they tried to recreate that, but without making it broken. And I had crafted a spell so Atronox in that game are essentially elementals, right? I'd crafted a summon cheese wheel Atronox, and it would summon this elemental beast that was floating in the air, and it was comprised of lots of cheese wheels, and they were all just spinning around. And it would attack enemies like it would, and then when its life was done, either because it was killed or because its timer ran out, the cheese wheels would just explode and go everywhere. One of the spells I remember the most. And in fact, Oblivion had their own spell creation system. It was like a dumbed down version from Morrowind. And then they removed all of that from Skyrim. In fact, I feel like every Elder Scrolls game, I'm not going to say every Elder Scrolls game gets worse and worse, but they remove the more complex elements out of the game. Every one that's come later has been a little simpler in aspects, and that's one of them, the magic system, for sure. cheese elemental from the moon? Probably. I mean, maybe. In the Elder Scrolls lore, there absolutely is... I'm not going to remember it at all, but I want to say one of the races may have actually come from the moon. Whatever the moon is called in that world, I can't remember. Yeah, they simplify it to make it more accessible. I mean, here's the thing. They also improve the game, too. The gameplay, just the straight mechanics, are absolutely better in Skyrim than they are in Oblivion, and Oblivion's better than Morrowind. Just, it is, right? So it's not like they don't improve the game, but there are elements that go away. And let's talk about this one for a moment, right? The quest marker system. The quest marker system is so evident between Morrowind, no quest markers, and Skyrim, quest markers. When you read a quest in Morrowind, it literally says, and the information's not always accurate because it's a person, an NPC, but a person telling you, go down to the fork in the road, take a left, you'll see a cave behind the red tree, or something like that, right? And you do that, and you get to the cave, and you do whatever it is, and you're like, man, that was cool, I went out on an adventure, I went exploring. Exploring is the key word, because then Skyrim comes along, and you get the quest, and it says, go to the cave, and grab my bag, or whatever, right? It doesn't tell you how to get there. There's no quest details about that. It's literally just a marker on your map, and it leads you there. And if you turned the markers off, the HUD markers, or the compass, you would never find it. There's no way to find it. And that means that the exploration, while there is still exploration in the game, it is not the same. And I think it's, again, it's done, as you say, out of accessibility. It is. But it really diminishes some of my fun. In fact, when I played Morrowind, I had a notebook. And on my notebook was all of the things. Basically, I made my own quest log, right? Because I don't even think Morrowind had a quest log, or it did, but it was probably just the quest title. I don't think it actually kept the details. So you would write it down and you keep it with you. And that was really cool and really fun. I do fully understand that not every player is going to like that, though. But I do feel like we've gotten to a point in games where they just take all of the critical thinking out of it, all of the reading, comprehension, and everything out. And this game I think actually does a really great job of doing the former, of kind of telling you, like, here are some details. Now figure out where to go and how to get there. In fact, I'm trying to think if there's any quest markers at all. There aren't, right? I really like the way that this game has done it. I've actually enjoyed thoroughly all of the questing I've done so far in this game. Every time you played Morrowind, you get stuck on like the 4th Warrior Guild quest and you can't find stuff. Yeah, so that is a little bit of a problem, right? In a game like that, if they clearly mess up or do not give you enough information, you can absolutely get stuck, and it is unfortunate, and I feel like it's absolutely harder. It is harder, it takes more time and effort, probably people, to get that right, to get it done, so that all of the quests have adequate guidance without the quest marker. Yeah, you could be totally off on which quest it is. But yeah, I mean, there's absolutely a quest like that, for sure. That you tried and you couldn't figure out where to go. Absolutely. And probably there's more than one. And in fact, I'm pretty sure in Morrowind there were some actual, like, total wrong answers for quests, like, that says travel east, and you were actually supposed to go west. And you can't really chalk it up to the NPC saying the wrong thing. It's more like the person writing that text wrote the wrong text, really. Yeah, and you need like a lot of testers to really, like, read the dialogue and try to understand where it's pointing you to get the, hey, could you find it? Could you get there? And if more than half of the people couldn't, then you have a big problem. Yeah. One of the things that, so There's one very particular thing in Oblivion that just stands out in my mind of being amazing questing. Because it's not even a quest. But it is a quest, but it's not. So there is a ruined castle. It's probably more of an outpost than a castle, right? It's ruined. There is something. There's like a note that leads you there, right? And I can't remember the details of it. But you get there, and you go through the whole thing, and you know you're supposed to be looking for a bit of treasure, right? And you go through it, and there is a chest at the top of the ruins, and that chest at the top probably has some gold in it or something, and that's great. Quest complete. It wasn't in your quest log, because it wasn't an actual quest. They didn't have a quest marker that led to it. But if you go out on the balcony, like, this blows my mind. It's one of the best examples of this I can think of. You go out onto the balcony, and there's a rusted sword laying flat on the railing of the balcony. And if you go in the direction it's pointing, just walking that way, you will find behind a tree, and again, it's actually quite a ways away, but it's like up, it's like down a valley, over a little bit of a river, and then up another side of the hill. You can probably technically see it from the ruin, but it's a little ways away. But you go that way. Behind a tree, there is a little burial spot right behind the tree, and that is actually where the real treasure is at. No quest dialogue tells you to go there. It's just a very, like, hidden thing that probably not many people found. And when you find something like that, and then you, just on a hunch, you're like, why is this sword laying here? That's a little odd. What if I just go in the direction the sword's pointing? I didn't expect to find anything. In fact, you could be going that way and then not even realize it, but you could easily have just slightly looked to the right and gone forward and totally missed it. That's awesome quest design. Maybe not for a main quest, but like slightly hidden things. Awesome. I don't remember anything like that in Skyrim. Not really. The thing that one of the things I really liked about the Elder Scrolls games, just all of them though, were all of the like little bits you can do somewhere. You're out, you find the Shrine of Azura, for example, right? And then you can do a quest there and get a cool relic, right? Getting cool magic items just randomly out in the world, some of the best stuff of that game. Like in Oblivion, when you eventually find where the skeleton key is, you can just go back there, you can start a brand new game, run straight there and get the skeleton key. But like, it's a thing that if you find it, when you find it and you don't know it's there, that's like an amazing moment. Anyways, back to this game. Welcome, Seeker. The chief told me we would get some qualified support. Let's hope you are up for it. The situation here is highly volatile. Criminals of the violent Papa Gang, yes, the Papa Gang birds, yep, have stormed the building and taken hostages. We assume that they have demands of some sort, but we can't make any sense of their squawking. The hand-placed loot in Morrowind was also great. The problem is I can't remember any of it. I can't remember any of it. It's been a long time since I played Morrowind. Back on the original Xbox, you know, I did play it more recently than back on the original Xbox. I did play it on the computer at one point. But most of my time was back on the original Xbox, and it's just so long ago. We assume that they have demands of some sort, right? This is where you come in, Seeker. Go in there and try to negotiate with them to keep those hostages safe. I bet you negotiating means with my fists. Try to use your fancy Seeker eloquence to resolve it peacefully. Don't traumatize those civilians. But if all else fails, at least free the hostages before engaging in a wild shootout. Bazin Keep is counting on you. You could probably still find the corpse with the glass gear in the north. Yeah, I mean, like stuff like that. When you... There's a game, have you ever heard of or played Dungeon Siege? Dungeon Siege, at one point in my life, was my favorite game. And there is so much hidden, hand-placed loot, like we're talking about in the quests. It's old school, right? The quests are very much read the description, follow it to the best of your ability. And the difficulty in that game was a little difficult as well. In the very first level, there is a bear cave, right? This totally missable. You follow the path, you'll never see it. But if you find the bear cave, the bear is actually difficult, and you only have one party member, yourself, at that moment. But if you beat it, you get the bear. It's some kind of bear something leather jerkin, right? It's a leather body piece. I remember this from many years ago. Those sort of things, right? When you find them, they stick with you. They just do. That's how you know you've done something great. This seems like it's going to be a crazy mission. Aha. But we may unlock the ability to jump around on some building tops from this. I am all alone here. I guess they want us to solve this quest on our own. Oh. Demanding squawking. Oh, great. We can't really say very many things. Hi! Annoyed. That was not the right thing to say. Why? Aggressive squawking. Oh! That ended it. Oh, I was hoping that we could go through there. I can't block! Kill him! Kill him! That's a real joke. Real big joke. I think they're weak to fire. Yeah, they're weak to fire, but the ice broke them really quick. Threatening bird noises. Oh, please, Miss Seeker, free me from this scoundrel so I can get home safely. I'm gonna ask you, we're not reloading. I didn't save before coming in here, but is there a way to negotiate peacefully with them? I mean, clearly we failed that with the hi and why. Stun with a charged attack to free the hostage. Okay, hold up. We'll do that, we'll do that. We're gonna wait for him to pop out again like they just did. Because we're gonna do it right here. That break didn't last very long. Get over here! There we go. Broken and dead. Apparently, NPCs with more refined communicative recognition have been implemented at this point. It's a shame that your vocabulary is not up to these tasks. One of those adaptive dialogue quests? Ah, gotcha. Did you like my shielding? I shielded a couple times, although I shielded with the left bumper and not with B like I was planning to. I gotta get used to it. Alright, will we be able to reason with these people? What is that? Hostage tolerance? Oh, we can't, okay, we can't leave. Warning bird noises. Shoot. Oh, I got him! And then he's gonna do the mini bomb. Probably. Do it. That's not the mini bomb! No, I was too close, okay. another one. Come on. Pop out. Do something. Oh, I can't go back there, though. Because if we go back there... Alright, will he pop out from behind there? Come on. Not yet. Oh, you know what? We have the ability to bounce back here. This is what we gotta do. I'm guessing. Hold up, hold up. How do we get the right angle? Not like that. Oh, there's a pillar there that I wasn't seeing. Not like that either. Oh, I gotta bounce it down. There we go. There we go. Go to the second floor and save the remaining hostages. This is a kind of crazy mission. Second floor. Pop out. Think we can hit him there, maybe? Gonna be close? Am I not close enough? Do something! Okay. How about that? That works. I wasn't expecting that to work. I was waiting for the red blinking. There's a lot of guys back there. That's the wrong thing! Ah, he's too far back there. Guard break! That's not good. Yeah, those little icicle things are the best. I'm guessing we need to bounce it, maybe. Nope, oh, there's a pillar. Dang pillar. Ah, that's gonna like hit the guard. Come on. Perfect. It's in the air, dang it. Okay, 3 more, 4 more. Yep, we can't get close to him, right? That's a big no-no. Come on, land. Oh. How am I doing on the blocks? How am I doing on the blocks today? I feel like I'm doing a lot better. All the birds. Okay. Nope, just a battle. That was a good one. That was a great one. Okay, we got one. Not a good one. Not a good one. Yo, 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 yo! We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Hold up. Let's eat some food. Don't die. Don't die. Yep. We were gonna eat that one a little bit. Okay. That was pretty close. Pretty close. We got a huge nut. Talk to Officer Nelson. He's gonna be upset that we did not resolve this peacefully. We did free all the hostages, though. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing a way up higher, although this elevator may let us go higher. Once we complete the quest, we're gonna come back in and check. Hi. Finally, you're back. We heard a lot of noise in there, so I assume you couldn't solve it peacefully. That's a shame. Would have made our reports easier and saved a lot of trouble with the press. In any case, you cleared up the situation and prevented serious damage. We can count that as a win. I will call the Sarge and give him a brief report. Go back to the HQ and get your reward. Okay, okay. Going back in, though. Anything new? Anything different? Next floor? Doesn't look like it. Nothing here, right? Oh well, okay, okay. No roof access. I was hoping for that roof access. I think it's the one on the left? No, it's the one on the right. No, it wasn't. Hi! Oh, don't give me that smug face, Seeker. You stirred up a lot of trouble with your little shootout. Messing up the negotiations, starting an office brawl around the hostages. We got traumatized, white collars, and the press slamming our ears about your methods. You are a loose cannon, Seeker. Turn in your badge! Still, I can't deny that you got the results. The problem has been resolved without major injuries. All right. I'll let your method slide this time. Take your reward and stay in touch. Cool. And then that gave us the items we needed for Henry. No need for your help. So let me work. That was fascinating. It's not often something. Was hella interesting. Too bad I messed it up midway through. Even so, I heard that effectively talking to those birds will lower their morale and make the fight easier. Oh boy, it was that complex? Really impressive how far they're pushing some of those late game quests. I hope the developers continue on this path. It is so satisfying to use diplomacy instead of violence for once. Hi, how? Oh hi, a fellow spheromancer. That's rare. Yeah, we don't actually see very many spheromancers. So, you wonder how those misguided birds could be dissuaded from violence with mere words? It's easy. Just open your heart and think of what led them down their dark path, what they might desire. Yes, that, but I assume it comes down to triggering some flags with the right words or something. You do not seem much for talking, Well, I guess some players just prefer to simply hit things. You do you, girl. Bye. Yes, we just prefer to hit things. There was no other way to do it. want to check. Okay, we have all the quests. We're good. We should go towards the village, right? Southeast, I believe it was. So let's make our way southeast. Oh, and Henry. He's right here. I thought we could turn that quest in. I guess not. Not yet. We'll have to come back and check it later. We probably got, like, all of one of the items and not all 4 of the items. Did I mark that box? I sure didn't. One right there. You know, I should have some 40-some chests marked on the map here, and we have, like, 5. All right, these cats. Gotta go in the water. Aha, there's another chest. Somewhere about right there. Yep, the village is down. We'll go down and probably could have teleported in 1 or 2 maps if I had to guess. Baked chicken pesto tortellini with spinach and asparagus. That sounds pretty dang good. Ah, here is the village. Indeed, far off from Basin Keep, this tribe is not on friendly terms with humankind. Okay, not on friendly terms. Let's change that. Come in here and destroy all their plans. This is Verdeville, village of Shad. Human, not welcome here, but we make exception for seeker. Make no trouble. Okay. We will make no trouble. There is a way off to the east. Oh. Wish we could see what's underneath there. Right, they could easily hide something. We'd never know it. We got a jump spot right here, which we will be doing soon. This is Shad Trade Place, but we do not trade with untruthful humans anymore. That's locked. Sultan, human. I am sorry, but Great Eldest has forbidden to sell goods to humans. Everything's locked up. Humans have broken trust of Shad. Now we avoid them. They're all gonna say the same thing. I don't sell valuable goods to filthy humans. We got ourselves a chest. It's about here-ish. We'll hopefully be able to get that pretty quick. We'll see. I don't want to go down there just yet. We're gonna drop down here. In fact, what I'd really like to do is come back and do this jump over here. Oh, there's a way out. This is probably gonna open up a whole bunch of new one chest, okay. Cup, oh, coffee times 6. Jump spot here, and we can go left as well. We're gonna come back and check this out a bit later. However, delete. That's easy enough to find as well. Nothing difficult about that. Nothing over here? Guess not. Let's not forget about lily pads, right? There might be somewhere that these lead to that we can't get to otherwise. There might not be. We'll see. It is humans! You are responsible for black monsters in village. Go away. Chest down there as well. I did see this. Don't think I didn't see this. They try to hide. I think a little ledge right here. Yeah, right there. It's a good hiding spot behind that little tree outcrop. Fortunately, it doesn't do what I was hoping. Hoping it would lead through here. Nothing there though. Okay, but we can mark this chest. I imagine that if we do the temple in this zone, we're gonna get the gold chest unlocked. So I don't want to do a ton of exploration because of that, right? We're gonna be missing a lot of chests that if we had just completed. Although that's the other thing too, right? If we go do the temple, how likely are we to stick around instead of just moving on? So there is that. Okay, we can't make that jump. Ah! Oh, there we go. That didn't really take us anywhere though. Yeah, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and mark this one now too. It's real close, but right there. We can clearly get to it by jumping off the bridge. Okay. Heard it here first. Jumping off bridges, fun. Leads to treasure. Human. I know you mean no harm, but please, leave that alone. Gonna point him at the camera, but he wants to turn around the other way. Whoop. This is Robin. For anyone who hasn't met Robin, here he is. Big, fluffy furball. He just came over, sat down, stared up at me. So here we are, cat on our lap. You broke trust, and now my people want war. Demands the pets. What are you doing, bud? Where you going? You're gonna lay down? Okay. Alright, let's see if I can get in a comfortable spot with him on my lap here. There we go. Hey, don't be pushing buttons on the keyboard. We're gonna make the jump, I think, first. Hey! Don't be grabbing stuff like the mouse. One chest obtained. We're moving that one off the map. Moving on. Is that it? We can jump down. I don't want to jump down. Hey, you cannot go on the table. The troublemaker. You can stay right there and lay down. Could not jump back onto the bridge. What is the Seeker doing here? She is just human. Human, just human. They come into jungle filled with dreams and aspiration. They want it all and try to use the power of ancients, the track, and power of technology. You're right. They're not wrong. I agree. We do those things. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump down from here. And over. I need like the ability to play with one hand so I can pet him with the other one. Once humans and Shad were friends. Now many Shad here believe humans are evil. Well, if they talked to the mayor, I understand why. Can we jump back to this? We can, that's good. Oh, I don't want to zone yet, right? Is there anything else to do here? I might need to zone. So look, I'm looking at this spot right over here. I'm kind of betting we come back through there, and then that lets us come down here and break those. Another potential option, though, is if we can get onto these boxes or something, we could jump over here. But I'm not seeing any other good ways up. Not a one. Not at the moment. Time to zone. This place is neat. These Shads are experts in wooden constructions. Even with the fierce weather of the jungle, these bridges are said to remain stable for many years. Amazing. Okay. Jump spot. Chest. We can't make that jump. Almost positive of that. Somewhere there-ish. You know, that's the only thing I wish that we could tell on the map is to see, like, where we were actually at on the map. That'd be nice. Oh, really? The only reason I want that is just so that we can adequately, accurately, whatever, mark those chests. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to jump off. Alright, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Did human really bring Black Monster into village? Didn't you hear about source of Black Monster? It very shiny and metal. Must be work of human. But we never saw human bring monsters or source into village. That true, but who else could done it? Jump. Oh, there's the teleport, and there's the person we need to talk to. Why can we jump up this far, right? That's the only way to get over here? I doubt it, but you know, maybe. This is a zone for sure. Not be taking the zone yet. Can't talk to you. Landmark discovered. Okay, we'll talk to you now. You've come! Quick, follow me! I'm not done exploring? Slow, follow me. Yes, I can do that. Vertiville. Okay, so where does that go? I don't know. We'll go follow her first before we go north, but... Seeker. Day is hot and so is mood of the Shad. If only evil beasts were gone. Can't talk to you? Okay. Ooh, loot up there too. Oh, and look. One of the wind, I think it's wind element, right? Right there. We really need to unlock that. Kind of why I want to, like, do the temple before we do a whole lot of exploration. I'm assuming, right, we get the new element. And, hopefully, the key for the gold chests. I cannot trade with you, human. Humans have made jungle sick. Oh. Oop. Hey, wait, can we climb? Can, but why? Is that so we could shoot this thing? It is, isn't it? Partially, anyways, because it looks like we can get there another way as well. Chest. I think we can find our way to that chest. Probably. Maybe. Definitely. shortcut. Snack mix. Oh, that's the stuff I had bought. Jump! Oh, we made that jump. I didn't think we were going to. Okay, elder resin, I think is what that said. You love the music for Crystal Project? Wait, you're gonna risk being repetitive and emphasize. You love the music for Crystal Project. I don't think you said that yet though, so that's not being repetitive. I'm super excited to play that game, and it's just unfortunate, right? We don't have the time to play it yet. We've got all these other games, and Mega Man's coming out on Friday, so we won't be there just yet, but I'm super looking forward to it. Interestingly, right, I was reading the Steam reviews, and one of the comments on the Steam review was that some people didn't like the music. They said the music, or they thought the music was generic or something. So I honestly thought the music was going to be a downside, but hearing you say that you love the music makes me pretty happy to hear that. Not wait to play it. And just like this game, and just like Monster Sanctuary, you're gonna have beaten it way before we start playing it. Maybe, right? The way I was reading the game is it's got all these different things you can do and nothing you're really forced to do. So we might do very different things when we play it. Which sounds really awesome to me. Katara House is now lost thanks to black monsters. Eldris not happy. Humans really that bad? Yes, probably infested jungle on purpose. They want to take our land. Not sure if true. Oh, it's probably true. Humans be like that. Hello again. Hi. This is the northern part of the village. As you can see, the beasts have already come this far. These are the black cats that have taken over our village. We call them wickets. But these are only a few. The real threat is further ahead in the chief's den. However, there is no way the other Shad will let you through. The villagers are dead set on shutting down the power plant. They will deny any other kind of outside help. Yes, I know it's cumbersome. It's the same kind of stubbornness I know from a certain someone. You know, I was just actually thinking, Katara does not speak in the same broken English that the rest of the Shad do, but then she did say that she spent a lot of time around humans. Anyway, that means we have to help in a sneaky way, and I have a plan. You see that house over there? I do now. That is my home. It's now overrun by those creatures, but it has a valuable treasure. One that lets us sneak our way around the guards. Ooh. All we need to do is get it. That's where you come in. You need to go into my house and grab my old stone key. Do you think that you can do that? Great. I leave it up to you if you want to get rid of the cats or not. The more are gone, the happier everyone will be, I imagine. But they're very aggressive, so be careful. Okay, let's open these ropes so you can jump down from here. Sadly, there's no other way in. Alright, that did the trick. Once you've got the key, let's meet again at the Vertiville landmark. Good luck, and may the Krish Kajo be with you. I thought the Krish Kajo was the temple. May the temple be with you? So we only have to get the key? We don't have to fight those kittens, right? We don't have to. Still, those wickets are a true threat to these villagers. Aw, they're so cute, though. I'm looking at these over here, trying to figure out how we actually get those. Because as soon as we jump down, we're going to be too low. I'm kind of curious if there's a way to, like... You can just shoot. I didn't think you were going to be able to shoot through these. Okay. We'll fight them. We'll try to fight them. Are these higher level ones? Not sure. They definitely eat shield. Oh, look at that. They definitely take the other element as their primary. Hey, these ones are like aggressive. The ones outside weren't aggressive. They just hurt you if you got close to them. Like, I mean, these guys do that too, but do a lot of damage. Okay. One path unlocked. Hey, there's people running over there. Oh, okay. So this over here is the other way out of the village. That's why there are people over there. But it was locked. We just unlocked it. I got it. Nothing in there. It's like nothing in there. Okay, let's go in the house. Yeah, that hurts a lot. I see the key. I was expecting a lot more to this quest. Like a lot more. There's almost nothing to it. We did get ourselves a chest though, and over to our right is another one. We'll just mark it right there. It's about right. Oh, back already. I saw you getting rid of the wickets from here. Thanks for that. Did you find the key? Handed over stone key. Good. And it looks as sturdy as ever. Now we can sneak past the guards. But we have to take a little detour first. The hidden path we need to use is outside the village. Following the right path to the Grand Criscajo at Clinging River, there's a small tree. Meet me there. So, the Clinging River right path, so somewhere right over in here. Okay. Go back in here, though, Vertiville North, and do a little bit of exploration. What else do we have in this vicinity? There's a lot of the wind element stuff that I don't know if we're going to be able to do much more exploration because of it. They don't like the flamethrower. I understand why. It is a flamethrower after all. Oh, I'm out of SP. This is a neat little area back here. It gets us up top. The Omega Vivid Puff Plant analyzed. Well, I'm wondering now if we could potentially make this jump, but I don't know if we really want to. Definitely make that jump. Getting these angles is a little difficult. There's probably another way to get over there. Yeah, like hitting that's gonna do something, right? Yeah. So we're not gonna spend too much more time trying to get up there. Yep. Moving on. Moving on. I got a black cat now looking at me. I promise, I'm not killing all the black cats. Another chest. Out there. It's about there. I can also pick this one up, but she doesn't love it. She may meow because she wants down in a second. But this one's Luna, the two cats that I have. There you go. She's gonna jump down immediately. She is not a lap cat. She does very much like laying right up next to you, but not on you. She also doesn't really care to be held. She tolerates it for me, but that's about it. Alright, we got another chest. About there, honestly. It's not too much more for the door. Move away, human. Great Eldest has forbidden entry to old home because of black monsters. Look up to see what you humans did. You brought black monsters into our land. We had to give up Great Eldest House to keep friends here. Fiends here. Fiends, not friends. Although, maybe we can make the cats their friends. Okay, so that's where actually we're gonna use the stone door key to get through up there, right? That's what's gonna happen. Back away. I think all we gotta do, yeah, pop out and go to the northeast. Oh, hold up. There was one more thing I wanted to look at. Is there a way to zone in from right up there? You know what? There might be. There might be a way to come in from behind this house. There might be. We're going to take a look at this real quick. And you know what? I think I'm seeing something I didn't do last time that we could do this time. Right, there is the ability, I think, to jump up on the left here. Probably from... Oh, wait. Ooh, I thought we had gotten up there. We did not, did we? Dang. Oh. Oh, you know what I'm thinking, though? I thought, why can we jump up here? Well, you know what? I think we can land on the railing. Didn't. But if we can land on the railing, we should be able to run across it and then jump over here and then jump onto this ledge. We're going to try it again. At least one more time. Before we do that, though, I'm going to shoot these. Okay. Let's do this. For real. Whoa! About for real. Went right over. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if it's possible. Because then the other thing that has to be possible is you have to be able to run behind the tree. We'll give it one more, maybe two more goes. I'm gonna try jumping from here this time. Went right in. It might not be possible. Okay. We'll be back at some later date. But if you can do that, that is absolutely how you get in there. Because honestly, I was kind of thinking you might be able to walk on these railings anyways. Like, what happens if we try to jump on the railing from here? It's like sending me further than I'm trying to jump. What happens if we try to jump down on the box? I can't even. I don't think these railings are walkable. Like the railings were in Rookie Harbor and whatnot. I don't think those ones are. Now, does that go anywhere? No. This one you can jump here, and I just assume it's nothing. Yep. Time to move on. Moving on out. Oh, hold up. We are gonna move on out, but we have this other path that I'd like to try. Wait a second, what happened? There we go. Because now from up here, I know this isn't the right way to go, but like what's over here, right? There's a way to jump across. I'm not seeing anything over here, but there is a way to jump across, and that's got to be something. Almost certainly something. Twitch. Oh, a secret jump pad. Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff going on over here. So how do we get down here, right? How do we get down there? Gotta like bounce it up in there. Ooh, we might be able to do that actually from over here. Let's go back and check. Oh man, if we can, it's super tight. Well, we might have to be over on the left there. I bet we do. So that means we can't open this door yet. Can't figure out what's over there. But maybe we can get... Oh, maybe this takes us right to where we need to go. Maybe? Jump across first. Kind of looks like there's a pathway right through there, but there's not. I'm not seeing any real reason to be here. There is a wind thing down there. Chest. Oh, did we mark this chest? We didn't. Like right here somewhere. That's gotta be a bounce, right? That's the only way I can think to get in there. Bounce it up. Let's jump back down here. Maybe we can find a spot to bounce it off of. Oh, maybe we can just bounce it in. Ding! Just like that. I don't know why. It's gold. We can't get it yet. It'll be unlocked for later. How about that? Back, coming back. Make that jump. And that jump. And here we are. This is where we needed to be. Okay, the first one is down. And we also did get a jump spot over there, right? I think we did, but it's just safer to do this, right? Safer. Yes, right there we did, but that's okay. Now, I kind of feel like that's not how you were supposed to do it. I mean, maybe it is. It seemed way too easy. How about that? Chest obtained. Nothing back there. Nothing back there. Okay. Alright, we jump back down. Oh, no, I want to come back up around this way. I think it's going to be faster to come this way. Then we have this jump spot here. Oh, that's totally a makeable jump. I mean, totally makeable. I don't know why we would want to make the jump though, if it's makeable. So we're just gonna go this way real quick. Back there. No. I wasn't expecting a way down over here. Still not sure why. Yeah, why do we want to come over to this? Oh, unless this is in case you jump over here, you can back up and around. I feel like I'm missing something. It's kind of a satisfying crunch noise, isn't it? You know, from that spot there, it's a long jump, but what if you can jump onto this ledge? To there, to maybe over here. Maybe? Hey, we got a chest up there. We did not mark for sure. Now it is. We'll be back. We'll be back. Okay, you're up there. How do we get up there? Pretty easily, it turns out. Pretty easily. Follow me, Seeker. Sure. This feels like a thing. Like, if you can get on there and drop down in the hole, it feels like a secret. I just have no idea how you would get up there. We're finally here. Let's act quickly. If I remember correctly, the spot was somewhere around here. Sure was. Eek! I forgot how suddenly it comes up. Back when I was young, me and the other younglings played here and found this. I believe it was an old escape route built by the founders of our village. The important part, we can now get to the chief's den. Up ahead are a lot of wickets. And also, something which I believe must be their source. I don't know exactly where the source is, but my bet is in one of the houses. The others told me it should be very hard to miss, as it looks pretty out of place. Some kind of glowing pole? Like a lightning rod? They believe it's an extension from that cursed power plant. My hope is that by getting rid of the source, we can put an end to the infestation. Seeker, you must go in and find the source. I'm sure that by doing so, we can calm the shad and bring an end to the tension. I'll wait here. Of course you will. Come back to me once you're done. Do we have to fight the kittens again? It should suffice to get rid of the source, but we may not be able to avoid fighting some of the wickets this time. This game is cruel. I love Yorn's love for cats. Ow! What I don't love is the cats fighting back. It's just so damaging, that like shock when they're broken. Alright, I don't want to jump down there yet, guys. I don't want to do that. There is a way up. Oh! Oh! Okay, hold up. I know where we are now. This is... That's the guy who told us we couldn't go up here. So we've gotten this chest now. Okay. Good. Good. We unlocked the shortcut, right? So let's jump over here and see what we got. The chest that we can't open even if we got there. So ignore it, please. Oh man, these guys are so fast. Okay, so we gotta get in one of these houses. Probably this one, right? Which I'm guessing is the chieftain house. That's the whole zone for the most part. It's not huge. Not huge. Yeah, we definitely don't want to jump down over here, although, look at this. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back. Shortcut unlocked. Oh, check this little secret out. Oh, it's not really that big of a deal. Oh, it kind of was. Kind of was a big deal. Prime pistachios. No, I haven't had pistachios in quite a long time, but I do like pistachios. Uh-huh, we gotta go downstairs. How about that? Weird mushroom things. If your basement has big, glowing purple mushrooms like this, please call a professional. This is gonna be some sort of mini boss fight, right? EXE repair error plus plus. Hold up. Interesting. Call a professional what? Call a professional mold remover. Man, you know... I feel like it's not the case. I feel like it's not the case, but... I almost am getting, like, a Mega Man Battle Network reference off of this. EXE repair error plus plus. It kind of feels like one of the chips that you might socket in for a weapon. Or an ability, right? Ouch. Indeed! Summoning evil black cats on poor villagers. This can't stand. Can I attack this? No, I cannot. Okay. I imagine we have to break the cats. Burn them up. And then we could attack it, okay? We get 2 more! Wonderful. Oh, we got one from each side. Okay. Missed. Sort of. Return to Katara at the left side of Chief's Den. Except, oh, okay, there we go. Looks like those were the last of them. Justice has been served. Yes. Just what were those things? Indeed, were they really an extension of the power plant? Very mysterious. Let's return to that Katara girl for now. It's just water up there, okay. Like these platforms, this feels like an interesting location, but there isn't anything interesting happening here. I mean, other than the little battle we did. Hold up, hold up. Is there a reason there's a hole here? Nah, it can't be. I was thinking, can we jump on the mushrooms? But it doesn't look like it. We got one more thing I want to check while we're here. That's this spot, all the way down here. Why? Why, I say. Like Leah. Okay, I didn't see anything there. I don't know why we did that. I don't know why that's there. You're back. Did you find the source of the infestation? You really did it? Where did you find it? What was it? You see, it was below the chief's house in some strange pole that summoned the wickets? That really doesn't sound like something humans could do. Look at that face. Look at that face. I like that face. This is a sacred place to my people. We better not tell them that you've been there. Well, all those wickets sure are gone suddenly. This is amazing. Let's quickly go to our Eldris and tell her the news. If she sees the cat's gone, I'm certain the Shad will calm down. She is resting in the western part of the village. There's a large tree in the middle of the lake. Come find me there. Looks like my input wasn't needed. Leah's expression says it all. It does. Says everything. Everything you need to know. I see like large groups of plants and I have to go break them. The thing. We gotta get to the west side. What you want, child? What is human doing here? Grandmother. I have good news. The wickets are history. These seekers helped get rid of the infestation that befell our village. Oh, this so? Indeed, it was quite the... So you work with humans against my will? Grandmother, please. That face again. From Apollo. I just wish for peace between our races. I know, child, but defeating wickets will be no solution for long. As long as humans poison jungle, our struggle will continue. Still, it is great relief that our village has been freed. Seeker, you helped Shad. For that, we are thankful. I wish your kindness was more common for your kind. I will order Shad to free way to Sacred Temple. But let your people know. Should your poisoning continue and wickets return, there will be no more compromises. I will go to Old Home now. Katara, you will come too. Need to talk. Thank you so much, Seeker. There's not much I can give you, but I have a few human credits. I hope we can meet again. For now, it seems I have a good scolding ahead of me. Aha! You got rid of the wicket infestation. And with that, the quest was completed. Justice has been served, for now. Will it be the last we hear of those black monsters? Only the future will tell. This guy, like, in the beginning of the game, was super annoying. And they intended it to be. But now he's great. I like him a lot. Now, what's gonna happen when Emily finds out we've been partying with these guys? She's gonna be upset, right? Like, more upset than she was before? Yeah, that was fun. Like, how you tried to join those conversations and they just ignored you? Well, yeah. I assume it's because Leah is our party leader and the NPCs expect her to not answer in the first place. Anyway, we're now free to enter the temples to the north. But I think we played enough for today, Polly. Right, it was a good session. Thanks for joining us, Leah. And it also seems you lightened up a little. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe we can play sometime again. Sure, it would be much easier to catch you for another duel that way. Bye. Please, give the girl some rest, Polly. All right for now. Until then, Spheromancer Leah. Goodbye. Bye. Hello, Leah. Hi. I did not expect this turn of events, but it seems you got along quite well. Well then, should we call it a day as well? All right then. Good night, Leah. Bye. What will we see this time? Spheromancer Leah, let's go. Yup. Oh, Olero. Oh, Lucas? You're back again. It's good to see you. Well, what are you doing? Leah, what is wrong with you? Why have you been away for so long? Just why can't you explain yourself properly? Leah, don't feel bad about it. Who's the silhouette of this person? The fact that you can't talk is part of who you are. And it doesn't make you a bad person. To the contrary, it makes you special. You know, I think this is Satoshi, or yeah, I think this might be Satoshi. The silhouette kind of reminds me of that, anyways. Because few can listen like you do. Good morning, Leah. Hi. It must be a strange feeling waking up in the middle of the jungle like this. Any new memories? I see. Actually, I would like to ask a few more questions about your memories of Sapphire Ridge. What exactly was it that you saw? Do you think you saw Satoshi and Gotham somewhere in Sapphire Ridge? Okay, here's my hypothesis about all of this. Could it be that there exists some kind of hidden location somewhere in Sapphire Ridge? Now, we haven't actually been to Sapphire Ridge yet. Aha! I figured that. Assuming they're still working on Evatars, they need a place within the playground to properly test them. I mean, technically, isn't the Vermilion Wasteland part of the playground, even though it's non-accessible part? Isn't that where they're testing them? Now, there is Vermilion Wasteland, yeah, which seems to be used for that. Perfect. Like we were saying. But your memories indicate there might be a place like that in Sapphire Ridge as well, correct? Hopefully, we will find a way to access it. Oh, who's that? Hello there, Leah. Hi. I'm glad to see you're back again. You've been missed for quite some time. Did you, by any chance, already do the first mandatory quest of Gaia's Garden? Oh, nice. That means you can enter the dungeon. Did you finish any of the dungeons already? Nope. Me neither. I was, in fact, planning to run one of them today. So how about that? We meet up in front of the dungeons? Okie dokie. I'll be waiting at the Peridot Approach Landmark. See you soon. Oh, Citron is back, I see. Does he want to run the dungeon together with you? I wanted to extend your vocabulary, but I'm still not ready. Maybe if I hurry up, I can give you another word soon. Yeah, hurry up! Anyway, better not keep Citron waiting for too long. Level up! Nice. Where did he want to meet? The Peridot something? Oh, right here. We could go up there and meet with him, I think. Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't think there's anything to go back to here for, right? We haven't completed any of the quests, I don't think. If we were going to work on any quest, I know there's one in Old Timber. Yeah, let's just go here first. There he is. Hello, Leah. Hi. It's good to see you again. Well then, the temple should be just to the north of here. But before we go there, let's just wait for a moment. It's a trap! Emily's on her way. Bonjour, Tronny. Hello. So was it my imagination, or did I just spot a certain horned girl? Come on, Leah, don't hide. Why is she here? Well, I invited both of you, see? I heard that things have become somewhat complicated between you two, ever since the raid. Wait, you could say that again. I'm still bummed that we had to cancel it. Then, Leah's been gone for so long and now she's acting all strange. Yes, I've heard as much. It's all just inherently difficult, you know, since Leah can't talk and explain herself. But, is there really a need to know exactly what happened? I mean, it would at least help. Oh, bother. Let me just try and ask Leah a couple of questions, okay? Sure, give it your best shot. Okay, Leah, first of all, did you intentionally leave the raid? Was it something you wanted to do? No. Was it some kind of accident or something else outside of your control? Yes. If only there was text chat, right? What kind of game doesn't have text chat? Or like the ability to leave like messages, like send a mail or something, right? And when we couldn't reach you for a week, was that intentional? No. So in short, all these things that happened are not something you wanted to happen. Is that correct? Well, you see? Then what about that whole thing with Lucas? What was that about? Emily, please. I'm sure that's even more difficult to answer. Instead, let me ask the most important questions. Leah, over all this time, did you miss us? Yes, very much so. And now, do you want to play with us again? Leah, see, isn't that all that matters? Leah, I'm sorry, and then the waterworks. Leah, Cherie, I missed you too. Hi! I was acting stupid. I'm so sorry. Hi! I don't know what came over me. I was just so angry when you suddenly disappeared. I was angry, but I also missed you. Hi! I just wanted to know what happened. I was frustrated. But it's okay. I don't have to know everything. You always meant well. I should have known that. Hi. There you go. I'm glad we worked this out. What? Hi. Well, it's good to have you back, Leah. Finally, back together. And just in time for the dungeon race, Non. That's right. We've all finished the mandatory quests, so we're good to go. I'm not even gonna try to say that one. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Well, wait. Did you just reconcile with Emily and Citron again? Oh, that was quicker than I expected. Well, it might be a bit late, but anyway, here's a new word for you, finally. Sorry. Sorry. Well, I thought it might have helped. Sorry. Yes, I know it's too late now. Sorry. Yes, I am sorry. Bye. Hey, Leah, let's go. Sorry. We? Hey, I think that's the first time I've heard you say that. I mean, sorry. You're right. Well, it's a little late to apologize now, mademoiselle. Sorry. Haha! Pas de problème. Come on, let's not waste any more time. The rite of passage. Here we are, that famous dungeon crossing. So, which dungeon is first? I think that is up to us. Wait. There's more than one dungeon? There are 2 temples we have to complete first, in any order. The Sonaji's temple in the west, and the Zirvatar temple in the east. Once we have completed both, we can enter the Grand Criskajo to the north. Mon Dieu, that's a lot of dungeons. Well, we don't have to do them all at once. But I'd like to finish at least one of them today. Sounds reasonable. Alright, what about you, Leah? Are you ready to dive right into dungeon crawling? If you like, we can take a stroll through the jungle first, punching some more parrots. Well, yeah, we could do that. We leave it up to you, Leah. But of course, no entering a dungeon without us. Ah, Henry the researcher. We found all the landmarks. Perfect. All right. We're looking. It's probably a zone. Yep, it's a zone. I'm sure the other side's also just a similar looking zone. Similar looking, yep. Okay. I feel like this is a great spot to end our stream for the day, because if we start a dungeon, it could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour, and knowing this game, it could be 2 hours. So I feel like this is a great spot to end it. Yes. Let's go ahead and switch over to this. Get some of this music going again. Coming up. Wednesday. We're gonna stream Wednesday, and on Wednesday we're gonna play Meet Your Maker. We're going to so I did last night. I got back on. I checked my my brutal dungeon on Meet Your Maker, and it had expired essentially. Right? Only 2 people tried it. They didn't die enough times. I was 5 points away from prestige, which isn't very many. If you fail to prestige it, you do get the option to regenerate it. So we did that, or I did that. It costs like 600 the currency points, whatever. So with that being said, hopefully we'll get back on and see that it has gotten more than 2 players, so hopefully we can prestige it. Yes, Astro, could be 5. Well, if we do them all in a row, it's definitely probably 5. And then, I'm so excited. For Friday, we're going to be playing Mega Man Battle Network. The very first one. You know, I'm trying to even, like, remember how long those games take to play, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to beat the first game. I'm just guessing about 20 hours. It should be much shorter than this game is. So I'd like to play through that. So we're gonna probably do a couple of those streams. We might break Meet Your Maker for a little bit. We might stop that so we can focus on Mega Man and CrossCode, because we're not stopping CrossCode. It's awesome. We got to beat it. I'm loving it. If we take a long break from it, who knows? Maybe we never come back, and I don't want that to happen. And then next game after that, like, we'll probably be playing this game and Mega Man up to the Zelda launch. We'll see. And then we'll be playing that one as well. So, hope everyone had a good night. I did. We'll pick this back up next week, though. For sure next week. Don't know what day yet, but next week for sure. So with that, Mark Terrain signing off.